Hey everybody, how are we doing? Welcome everyone to the stream. Hope you're all having a great time. Route 10, Frostfire, RNB Squad, Chaos and Discord, Tesorin. You can call me Lucifer, Zenba Sa, Sir Shankalot. Qui-Gon Twitch, thank you for the tier 3 sub. Thank you, thank you. I'm going to apologize in advance for any potential bad feelings about the stream. I will let you know, just like a warning. Been feeling down the last few days, so that's just where I am. That's just where I am right now. But I still am here. Emotionally down or physically? It's always emotional, never physically down. Let me install this real quick. We might have a slight change of plans today. We'll have to see. Might be doing the thing that the mods know about at 11 instead of 3 p.m., but we'll see. Jasmine and Great Bone Daddy, Slim Jim, thank you all for subscribing. There we go. Hi, everybody. Hey, today we're going to be continuing more Terraria. Be prepared, though, because we got a lot of prep to do. We have so much prep to do today. We have to build boss arenas. We need to get ready for King Slime. I've already kind of matched out my plan here, actually. Fuck, mimics and 10 gifted subs. Easy Widow. Easy-do. Thank you for the sub. Appreciate that. Alright. Gotta get rid of that, get rid of that. Let's put that away, those away. Sort. Alright, so we have 31 armor. Is there any way I can make some cash right now? Doesn't look like it. Nope. Let's come over here. Let's make some glass. Perfect. Glass bottles. Awesome. The honey. It flows. God, it'd have taken so long for the honey to actually come all the way down. Alright. And we grab the water. We're gonna need some lava. Let's see. Alright, let's put you here. We're definitely gonna need the extendo grip on. Definitely gonna need that. How do I take the water out of a bottle? Can you even do that? You can't. Perfect. Okay. Now we can make potions. So we have a battle potion, danger sense potion, obsidian skin. Good. Let's sort that for now. Night owl potion, battle potion. We have 2 battle potions. Okay, so here's what we're going to need to do. 1, we're going to need more deathweed. Unfortunately, I don't think I have... Actually, no, we need vile mushrooms is what we need. God, that's going to be a pain in the ass. Can I get a TLDR on the Zenith seed? The wiki is down. Basically, it combines every single difficult seed all into one, and also increases the difficulty of the entire game. Alright. Mm-hmm. Let's do that. Do that. Alright. Okay. I would like to push these guys out a little bit, actually. Just so I have a little more room. Okay. Boy, those are big. Those are large and in charge. Awesome. Okay. There. That should be enough. Prepare yourself. This is gonna be slow. Oh my god, these guys have so much HP. A burger? Unfortunately, I'm not close enough to get the burger. I think we're gonna get more grenades. I think that's the plan. Yeah, we're definitely gonna get more grenades. Mm-hmm. cool. Let me get these last two. There we go. Actually, there's two more. There's two more that are close to death. There's two more that are close to death. There's three more that are close to death. There we go. What's monster meat? Nice. Come on in, Pigman. Mm-hmm. Okay, now we come up here. All right. Okay. And now I want to put a small workbench here. We'll put 2 platforms. Actually, this platform's up there. Okay. So now we need to grab... Okay. Alright, so here's the plan. Here's the plan. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make a small farm here because I need to farm up vertebrae and I need to farm up rotten meat. Because we're gonna need to kill... Well... We're gonna need to try to kill... lots and lots of those guys. So we're gonna need to buy a few grenades. We're gonna need to buy even more grenades. Yeah. We're gonna need to buy even more grenades here. Beautiful. Alright, that should give us enough grenades for a while. Having those hoiks so close looks scary as hell. Honestly, I want to push them a little bit further away. I'm gonna be honest. I would like to push this whole thing just a little bit further out. You know what I mean? Just so that way it's just a little bit safer. Alright, so now we're gonna come up here. Do that. Now I put the platforms back up. Okay. Now I'll take the hammer. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we hit that. Now I can shoot out. And it's a little bit further away, and I feel it's just a tiny bit safer. However, I need to do something real quick. It might be too wide now. It might be too wide. Okay. We'll do that. God, I can't really see here. All right. And we put down that. And we hit it with this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. I think we just despawn them. I think that's the plan. Just despawn them. Alright. Another ramp on top? We could do another ramp on top, actually. Possibly. I'd have to see. It depends on... Okay. I know a way we can maybe improve it. I think you're right. I think we put a ramp on the top so that way they... If they overshoot it... Can he even reach up here? I don't think he can. And now we do 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. The problem is that this, I think, is too thick now. That's the problem here. I think this is too thick. See the problem? Yeah. Okay. We need to come up with a solution here to make this a bit better. We got to make this a bit better. We're trying to make it like some sort of system to where they basically they come in here and they don't come out. I think I've got a better idea. Possibly. All right. Okay, so he comes up. And then we'll use platforms for the loot. Because platforms don't interfere with them. Yeah? This, unfortunately, needs to come back one. Okay, so let's find that. Now I'll put the mud layer. Now we hammer this. 1, 2, 3, 4. The platforms are going to need to be lower for the loot. Because the loot might go flying. Is the problem. Okay. Alright. Okay. Yada 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 yada. This guy's hit really fucking hard. Okay. I want to point out they hit for 137 with 31 armor. Woo, that is spicy. Spicy. All right. So we have figured this out, kind of. We figured that out, kind of. Now we just need to fix this side. You know? Now we need to fix this side. Oh, there's a piece I'm missing. Looks like they slowly. Okay, we need a little bit more. How do we fix this on the right side? Oh, nice. I've already killed 50? Jesus. The fuck is that? Nimble tentacle spike. The fuck is that? Embeds damaging spikes in enemies. Huh. Neat. Can you put multiple spikes in an enemy? That seems pretty good. That seems pretty good. It stacks. That could be pretty good for the Eater of Worlds, potentially. Like, that has potential for Eater of Worlds. Because that's a long duration bleed. Fortunately, I can't hit these guys. Okay, so how do I fix this? Like that. There. That kind of fixes it a little bit. Mildly fixes it. We'll do mud here. We'll do platforms here. There we go. Now that feels better. Now I just need to come down here. Put the platforms down. Okay. Okay. I have a way to fix this. Hold up. There we go. Let's just do that. I have to kind of like push them out of this. There we go. Perfect. Now we can begin farming. Oh, thanks, dude. All right. Engineered from madness, but we got there. Now, we can go ahead and use the battle potion. All right. Nice. Once I get the banner for these guys, I can just use the minigun for both. And then just throwing a grenade whenever it gets, like, super full. Let's eat one of those. Alright, I don't know how much vertebrae and stuff I'm gonna want. Alright. Not bad. Alright. Nice. Now I should figure out how to pick up the money. Now I just need to figure out how to pick up the money. Maybe we go out this way? No, because I won't be close enough. You have to basically be touching the stuff to pick it up. So if I stand above it, it won't work. Boomerang? I guess the boomerang does pick up money. I don't have a regular boomerang, though. Oh, wait. Didn't I get the ice? A door on the lower floor. That's dangerous. I guess it's not that dangerous since I have a banner up now. Like these guys probably hit me for 30. Once I get a banner, then I'm okay with just getting a door. Yeah. I'll put 2 doors down when... Where are they at? Yeah. I'm down for that. We'll just put some doors open, so we'll be good. But I need a banner on both sides before I feel comfortable doing that. Okay, so now let's go ahead and put the Chimera banner down. Perfect. We're gonna come up here real fast. We're just gonna despawn everything. We're just gonna stay at a radius here. I'm just gonna despawn everything. I'm gonna take a second to get my food. I got breakfast. I'm totally not stalling. It's fine. The fuck is that? Ew. Ew. Yeet food down. Just despawning them. Just taking a second to despawn the enemies. In our nice, comfy little world. Boop. Oh! Yeah? How'd you get in? Okay. All right, door get. There we go. Now we need to do this side. Perfect. All right. Now I can just sit here, eat breakfast. Do banners stack? I don't believe they do. No. No, they do not. It'd be OP as hell. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. If I've already killed 700 of these things, wouldn't it stand to reason I can handle them? And thus, we should just make it easier. That way I can just get my drops, and we can be on with our lives. Why am I killing them? I need rotten meat and vertebrae. Rotten meat and vertebrae. Oh, got another one. I would say I think a nice change would be like each additional banner increases loot drops by like 1%. That way it's small at first, but eventually, you know. Another one. How hard do you hit me? At 38. You're not nearly as bad anymore. Not nearly as bad. Pinky, I'm about to slap you for 7 seconds. Not really for shadow armor, but if I got it, I wouldn't be mad. I forget what Crimson Armor even does. Alright. Regen and melee buffs? Massive boost to life regen while standing still. Because you know I do those a lot. I like how I have to just come out here and kill this one zombie. Alright. You can also cook lasagna out of rotten flesh and vertebrae. Wait, you can... Hold up. Say. You can make lasagna out of rotten meat and vertebrae. What level of food buff is it? Is it small, medium, large, medium? Infinite medium food farm? I'm saved. No longer will I go hungry. Oh my god, I've gotten a third fucking piece of the same... Ah! Bruh. Just need a cooking pot? I mean, I already have a cooking pot. Oh, I know, that was the last world. At least I've made a lot of gold off this. You know? Let's go ahead and hit up this battle potion. There we go. Oh no, attempt 13. Listen, let me put it to you this way. We are already ahead of where we were on attempt 10. It's best if you just forget. I'm gonna tell you right now, it's best you just forget how I died on number 10, okay? Let's just come together and just completely forget what happened on 10. 11 and 12 were funny. 11 and 12 were funny. Never forget. Never forget, Bahroo's really bad at 7 seconds. Alright. How'd you get up there? Come down.
It is not 7 days to die, chat. It's 7 seconds to die, risk giggle.
I remember the Silt Death. Silt Death was funny, though. The bomb pot incident. A lot of the content, let's be real here. A lot of the content were the early deaths, and unfortunately, I hyper focused through it and have now gotten past the fun part. Now we're at this not so unfun content part, where we do lots and lots of farming and prepare. Unfart part, unfun. Oh my god, I actually got a second piece. I just need one more. I gotta say, this is actually really nice. Okay, we need to reset the enemies. There's too many. Yeah. I wish I could fix this problem I have. I don't know. Dude, I don't honestly know how to fix that. I'll just don't. Build a giant ramp up. I don't know if that's gonna work. Alright. Go ahead and eat a burger. Yeah, I already hear them. Dig a hole down so they despawn. Maybe. Alright. I mean, this seems to be... I mean, if I could kill them at this pace, I'm honestly fine with this. It's just when they stop spawning is the problem. Alright. This is a pretty... Honestly, this is a pretty good pace. I say we just roll with this, you know? Yeah, if I can make the floor down there completely lava, then I could If I could just make the floor lava, then I could be fine. But unfortunately, lava does a lot of damage. I've become intimately familiar with how much damage lava does. Some say it can kill you in 7 seconds. Alright. So I don't think it's really worth it. Plus, like, we're getting plenty of kills here. What I'm surprised about, though, is that I have not gotten any pieces of Crimson. Like, I know it seems to be favoring the corruption side here. Like, it seems to be pretty heavily favoring the corruption. Also, honestly, another thing I could do if I really wanted to improve this farm is just get it all from one side, you know? Do only corruption. Because there's only 2 corrupted enemies. There's the giant worm and these guys. And the giant worm wouldn't be able to even get up here because it loses a lot of power going out of the ground.
From mistaking 6 for upside down 9 to now underestimating 7 seconds. We watch Bahroo, not for the hilarious shenanigans.
Listen, upside down 9.
Okay.
Upside down 9 is not fair to me, okay? For those who don't know upside down 9, I was doing Call of Duty Zombies. We were trying to figure out the Easter egg. There were a bunch of symbols in front of me, okay? There were a bunch of symbols in front of me. And I had to convey those symbols in the best way possible. And so I see this one icon. Literally anybody else, that's a 6. But keep in mind, I had been awake at that point streaming Call of Duty because we try and stream as long as fucking possible to try and get it done first. It was a small little thing that we enjoyed doing. So at this point, I've already been awake and trying to figure this out for like 17 hours. I'm sleep deprived as fuck. I'm tired. My brain has fucking shut off. So I see this 6 and I just go straight up upside down 9. It is an upside down 9. And the best part is there's like a good 15 seconds of just straight silence after I say upside down 9, to which Whoops then responds with, "You mean 6?" It's perfect. Whoops had to process it because I'm an idiot. Listen, it's upside down 6 from here on out. It will always be upside down. Then you went bald? What is wrong with being bald? How dare you? Damn, they still hit for 60 with a banner. With a banner. I can tell you right now, if I had a banner on, if I was on like regular Terraria and a banner, they'd hit me for like 10. Oh, that's so much easier. Why am I not doing it that way? Just go out, down, back in. That's so much easier. will be really funny when you pull off the bald cap you've been wearing for 5 years. Yep. And underneath, a flowing head of hair. It's there. Copium. All right, so I have a lot of rotten chunks. I have a lot of vertebrae. Now we need to ask ourselves what's next, you know? I don't really care about making the ancient shadow scale mail set. I don't really care. I'm gonna be honest. I don't really care. We are going to need more vile mushrooms, and that is gonna be a bitch to get. That is going to be a bitch. Okay. So this is going to be my little tunnel here. I need to gather mushrooms. There we go. There's more there. Let's go ahead and remove that. I don't know how many mushrooms it's gonna take. And the reason I put them in little cages like that is I'm trying to keep certain spawns on the map. There we go. There's 2 more. Because as long as those enemies are technically on the map, the game won't like spawn another. Let's do that. Perfect. It won't spawn a worm right now. That's the main thing I'm trying to avoid right now, is I'm trying to avoid a worm from spawning. Because a worm can't just be blocked off and ignored. Sadly. Okay. Okay. Now, there's the possibility that a worm spawns now. It's pretty darn high. We need to go up now. And if you're wondering why, even if all of the enemies... I'm still playing inside this little box here. And the reason for that is I'm under the assumption that the falling stars one-shot me. To which then chat all did the giggle emote, which basically confirmed it. So I don't even know if it's true. I'm just going to play as if it is. Test it out. Yeah, no, we're good on that one there. All right. Okay. It does a meager 5k damage. Honestly, I'm not even mad if that's actually true. Fucking 5,000 damage. I wonder what other one-shot mechanics they've put in. Like, there's probably more. Let's be honest here. There's probably more things that, like, unless I knew about it, I'm going to die to it. Got an idea here. That sound right there, that means a worm's coming. Alright, let's head back up. Do another one of these. Hold up. Idea. Okay. Here's the plan. I'm just gonna sit here until I can make it a blood moon. Now, why would I want to make it a blood moon? Very simple. It'll actually make it easier. Number one, it'll actually make it easier to get around here because that'll dilute the enemy pool even further. Because the only thing blood moon spawns in is dripplers and blood zombies, which don't really affect me yet. And it'll dilute the enemy pool, so it's less likely that there will be a worm. And I can get deathweed seeds. So this will start shimmering. This will start shimmering. And then I'll be able to get a seed off of it. But I can only do it during a full moon or a blood moon. Thousand fucking damage. I want to point out the maximum amount of... What is the highest effective HP you can even acquire? Because there's so much damage reduction, you might be able to stack enough damage reduction to get a... okay, it's 600 HP, but think about, like, what's the highest effective HP? Because you got the Worm Scarf that can lower your damage taken by 17%, right? So that increases your effective one-shot potential HP. So, stack everything on top of each other. 1,500 with solar. 1,500 effective HP. That sounds pretty good. If you include dodge mechanics, no, you can't include dodge. You have to, under the assumption that you would get hit. What is the highest health? 1,500. And apparently those stars hit for 5,000. So even with the best armor in the game, you are not surviving that. The question is, how do the stars function? You know? That's what I want to know. How do the stars function? Like, do they come up off screen or do they spawn somewhere? Because, like, technically, I could just layer the entire ceiling with a 1x1 block and I wouldn't have to worry about it anymore. Because it would just always hit that. I would need to figure out what altitude they spawn at. Don't mind me, just waiting. I'm waiting for nighttime so I can use this thing. I think we actually head immediately home as soon as we spawn this blood moon. Because I still need shark teeth necklace if we're going to use the minigun. You're starting to bug me. Okay. Blood moon is only at night, but bosses can be summoned at any time. Wait, yeah, now that I think about it, didn't I see that they made it so you can summon bosses whenever, but you'd have to wait for question mark? That's the part I hate right now. I have no idea how long it is until nighttime. I need to build a watch. I've told my chat I need to build a watch. My chat has told me to build the watch, and yet I have not built the watch. We are going to go build the watch. Let's go. Come here. Ashwood table. Chair. Yep, clock. So put that there. That there. I forget what you need. Is it just you need a chain, right? If I remember correctly. Need a chain. And what, a platinum bar? A bunch of platinum bars? Need 10 bars? That's unfortunate. I don't have 10 bars. Can I make it out of tungsten? I can. Tungsten watch. Alright, I'm gonna ask a question. When is, quote, nighttime? When does nighttime begin? $7:30? 7:30 p.m. Okay. So we got a little bit of time then. Got my grenades ready. Yeah, I want to get a shark tooth necklace so that my minigun's a bit better, because for how fast it hits, you really need that armor. Like, if you're going to use the shark tooth necklace... Ooh, Hollow's Eve. Holy shit. That's a big fucking... There we go. Nice. Bat hook. I'm gonna assume that the bat hook is better than the amethyst hook. Yes, by a long shot. It's the best pre-hard mode hook? That's good to hear. That's good to hear. Shop. Sell the tungsten bars. I don't need them anymore. Okay. Let's go ahead and reforge. Is hasty, 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 arcane, brisk, intrepid, hasty, quick. Nice. Oh, I fucking love it, dude. All my money gone. Where's the tax collector? How much money have you made? That's all you've made? 14 gold? Why are you like this? Tungsten bars for tungsten ammo? Question marks? I'm not gonna lie, I kind of forgot tungsten ammo existed. That's just me being honest with you. I literally forgot it existed. I mean, I can do the same thing with silver, so. Yeah, we can make just a bunch of silver bullets. It's literally the same thing. It's +2 damage, which, I mean, for how fast I hit, +2 damage is a lot. So let's make some more silver bars. And we're gonna be using bullets for a while, so. Hello, sir. Flintlock pistol? No. Alright. Now we come over here. We turn those into silver bullets. Perfect. Now I have +2 damage. Awesome. Silver is a useless ore. Bahroo yesterday. Well, I mean, the ammo that I'm making, I can literally buy from him. I'm saving myself money. It's still a useless ore. It almost comes out to the same amount if I had just sold the ore and bought the bullets. If I can be real with you. I did not save much money. But it gave me something to do while I wait for 7:30. So that I can summon this fucking blood moon. Watch I spend all this time and I get a natural blood moon. I'm ready for just a natural one. Well, I mean, something happened. Come on up. That's another one. Yes. Did the blood moon stop the boss from spawning? I think it did. Yeah, it did. I feel like it shouldn't, but it did. Oh, nope, there he is. I'm gonna die. Fuck me. I hate this fucking rope. I hate this fucking rope. That's unfortunate. I couldn't get out of my base because of the rope. He was such a good character. He was. Honestly, what I needed to do has just killed the eye. just so he would stop showing up. But, hey, that's irritating. Back to killing mimics with 1 DPS. Yeah. Only option would have been to TP away. The problem is that my teleport is in my base, which I could not get out of. Was the problem. And the pylon system does not work in the middle of a boss fight. I don't know how anyone beats this without dying. Seems kind of bullshit. Usually combat logging. Like, all I would have to do is log out there. And we would not have died because that despawns the boss. But I've always been of the feeling if you had to save and quit to avoid your death, to avoid a death, you did not beat it. That's not beating hardcore. I'm just gonna name myself after the last thing that killed me. Seems about right. Seems par for the course. It's just too hard to beat without a death, to be honest. I think I could do it. I think I could honestly do it. Like, I don't see any reason why I can't. I don't see why I can't. Oh, I'm making an arena early? Nah. That'll be useful with the questions of how did Bahroo die? True. Large Master Corruption. World name. Oink. Get fixed boy. Create. Any chance you do a normal Zenith Seed playthrough without the hardcore run? It seems impossible without information. I like exploring like this. I'll be honest, I lose all interest in hardcore when I don't know what I'm like, when I do know exactly what I need. Like, when I know exactly the path I need to take for every single little step, hardcore becomes boring to me. So going into it blind is actually kind of better. I'd rather struggle, get killed by something, and go, damn, well, I did it. I got as far as I could. That's why, like, I didn't feel too bad when I was doing hardcore Terraria on vanilla. I died to Moonlord. That fucking sucked. I hated it. I was mad because I was right at the end. But it's like, it's good. Why not just not hit 200 HP so it doesn't have a chance to spawn until you're ready? Because I don't want to sit on 180 HP for potentially 17 hours. When most enemies do 150 damage or more. That's basically just saying, why not just sit at 2-shot health forever? Hoik. We'll do it. Alright. Today is the day that we get a... Today is the day that we get a golden pot. Attempt number 14. 1 second. I will fix. I will fix. 1 second. Attempt number 14. Very good. Very good. Rick Pat, thanks for the brand new sub. Appreciate that, dude. Thank you. Captain Redclaw with the brand new Prime sub as well. It's always fun to me to see, like, new people show up and drop subs, so thank you. I appreciate that a lot. How did I die? I Cthulhu spawned. I couldn't get out of my base. I kind of got basically knocked back to death inside my own base. And my base was not ready to fight anything, so I couldn't kill the little heads either. Which, by the way, I don't think we use the minigun for Eye of Cthulhu. We need to find a better weapon because looking at the DPS, I'm going to spend more time shooting the fucking little... I'm going to spend more time shooting the little eyes than I am shooting him. Because he just shits them out. So I think we use Jester arrows and some sort of bow. Where'd the zombie come from? Rick Pat, thanks for... Ah! Oh no. What did Bahroo die to? A zombie. Died to a zombie. Rick Pat, thank you. Get fixed, boy. Fuck. Should name him Gifted Subs. Do you know about the minigame in the loading screen? Brother, I've been looking at this loading screen 15 times now. I've become aware of it. I can't not know about it. I love it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, dude. You know what it does. Okay, some people keep saying like it has to do with how much money you find in the world, and other people were like, it changes your seed. And I'm like, every seed is random. How can you tell it does anything? I see that he died. Yeah, I died to Eye of Cthulhu getting into my base before I was actually ready to fight him. I just need to remember that he still does spawn during a blood moon. He just takes a long fucking time to come back. Alright. The minigame increases the chance of rare stuff spawning by up to 20%, I think. Up to 20%? You know what? Here. Just for fun, let's do this one time. Get fixed, boy. RNG manipulation. We're going to do the minigame. I'm going to play the best game of Breakout ever. We're going to hit every single one. It's time to get that 20% that probably doesn't even exist. Let's do it. Alright. We're gonna get all of them, chat. We must catch every single cat. We must catch every single one of them. Alright. See, the loading screen's taking longer because it's adding all that extra luck and loot. It's adding all the loot into my game. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So much extra loot. 20% extra loot. I'm ready for this to do. I'm ready to, like, you know, it'd be even better. I want this seed to be literally the most cursed, worst luck seed known to man. This is gonna be, I'm gonna immediately spawn into jungle. Like, that's my first biome. My first biome is going to be jungle. So I'm pretty sure you can get an early jungle in this seed. We've just been lucky and haven't been getting early jungle. All right, RNG manipulation. Let's go. I am ready for 20% more luck. I feel the 20%. I feel the 20%. Look at all these ropes. All right. Meow, meow, meow. Alright. I'm getting a lot in the way of food buffs here. Kinda sucks. I will tell you though, this is the most jagged and uneven Hell Island I have had, and I do not like it. I'm just letting you know that now. %, more jank. But honestly, this map is just gonna be 20% more. That's how I feel like this is what happened. Everything has been increased by 20%. Everything. The whole map is just a little... 20% more. What it already was. Okay. Don't shake your sussy. Stop. Up! That's a mimic. I did not see him. Well, 20% more mimics. I'm gonna be honest. I did not even see him behind all the garbage that was on the ground. We all remember fuck mimics. It's time for the sequel. Fet fixed? Nope. Get fixed, boy. Great. Perfect. I will manipulate the RNG even harder. It gives me something to do now. See, now it doesn't matter. Now I have to do this every time. What happened? I blinked and I missed the death. I got killed by a mimic that I did not see. Which kind of sucks, because if I had seen that mimic, I could have, you know, killed it. That would have been nice. Actually, okay, I just figured out how we deal with a mimic. I just realized how we deal with the mimic. Step one, we aggro it, then we build a small rope bridge, go a little bit above it, and then we just build a whole path all the way back to the NPCs with the wood. That way we can get the kill with the help of the NPCs. And he'll drop enough gold to give me a slime staff. So if we don't get a gold pot, so a gold pot or a mimic will give me, if I can get a mimic, again, actually, I think we can use that. Because the priestess kills a lot faster. A princess. I don't know what she is. Priest, princess. The person who sells the slime staff. Queen. Or all the NPCs die. I mean, it's still aggroed on me. As long as they don't walk up into it, they'll be fine. Alright, let's start it. Alright. Attempt number 16. So excited for all the increased traps. You know, I'm gonna be honest, I thought the traps were gonna be harder to deal with. The fact that I couldn't see wires and stuff like that by just holding a trap, I thought that was going to massively fuck with me. But then I realized, like, as long as you can see where all you really need to look out for are the switches. Just be hyper focused on the switches and you're gonna be fine. Gold portal! Is it enough gold, though? It is not enough gold. Unfortunate. The slime staff is 10 gold, I think. Or is it 2 gold? Wait, actually, no, it might be 2 gold. I think it's actually 2 gold. Or is it 10G? Is it 10G or 10? Is it 2 or 10? It's 10G? Darn. Well, at least I got a gold portal. I'm happy with that. I at the very least got a gold portal. Alright. Now we just have to get a second one. How much gold can you even get from a gold portal? $5, $10, or $15. Rolled low. Feels bad. Alright. Have to be careful. I can only really afford like 1, 2. Okay, hold on. I have to kind of focus here. Mimics look very similar to me. Like the trees, and it's actually kind of hard if I'm not paying attention to tell the difference. So we're gonna just stare real quick. That I don't walk fucking face first into another mimic. I need to stare. I need to stare. Stop staring at me, though. It's creepy. Stop it. Cease this at once. I can see all of fucking Twitch chat. All staring at me right now. Okay. Now we go the other way. Is there anything I can even buy with 5 gold? Like, I'm trying to think, is the slime staff really the only thing that's of any kind of value right now from them? Can't really buy anything else. Mining helmet? I mean, that's... I'll have 2... Okay. 2 gold I can get very easily, right? Traveling merchant and all that. I can get that very easily. I mean, like, from the initial NPCs that don't come back. Like, the steampunk, the princess, all them, they don't come back for a very long time. I'm trying to think if there's anything of value that 5 gold gets me besides the slime staff. From the early NPCs. Conveyors are pretty useful. I feel like I should just buy 3 gold's worth of conveyors, you know, and then wire them up later. Like, because I'm gonna get wiring before I get the steampunker again. You know what I mean? They don't need wire? Doesn't the steampunker have a gun? She herself has a gun. I don't know if she drops the gun. I know, okay, so I know for weapons, Party Girl can drop, Party Girl can drop happy grenades. The tax collector can drop his cane, which is really good. Can either, the other two, like, drop something on death? I'm actually kind of curious. What can they drop on death? All right, let's zoom in real quick. This is the center. Only 6, huh? That sucks. All right. All right. Let's go ahead and take this. All right. How far away from the rope? 11. From the rope to that should be 9. Okay. Time to make a base. We do need to make an initial base here. It will be very, very simple. We're getting to the part to where I make things a little basic. Box base. Listen. When my bases start looking more like a rim world rather than an actual place that people live, instead everybody just lives in a box. Alright. Should be good. 9 and then 9. Okay. Awesome. Alright. And you know what? We'll just go straight up with it. Yeah. We'll just go straight up with it. Okay. Perfect. And now we'll grab another rope here. This way I don't have to really pay too much attention, you know? It's just a nice little corridor here. Alright, so we'll fix that. Hold up. Alright. Cool. We'll do that for now. Alright. We need to get... Let's see here. Let's see. We need to have about this height. Like this will be fine. Actually, maybe like right here. 2, 3. And then we do 4. Okay. All right. So now we're going to go ahead and grab some platforms here. We're going to grab this. Let's grab ourselves a hammer. Awesome. So now we put platforms. 1, 2, 3. Cool. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All right. Cool. And now we've got all of that for you. And now I have... One, two, three. Now I've got my little slime farm here. Now I need to fill all this in. This all needs to be filled in now. They're a little broken, slimes or whatever. Did I get any weapons? Turn off the ruler. Did I get any weapons? I got ivy. Dude, I got like nothing from them dying. How? Alright. I'm trying to think how I want everything organized. Alright. Okay, so we have 3, 4. And we have the chest right here. Right. And then chests need 2 spaces. And then we'll have a floor here. Yeah. So this will be the NPCs. We'll go ahead and knock 2 off there. And let's take our pickaxe here. Let's get rid of this rope. No longer need this rope. We'll take platform there. Good. We can get rid of our markers. Door here, door here. Let's grab the rope on this side as well. Okay. Let's use wood. Okay. Now, how long is this room? This room is 8. So I can actually, I think... I can do 8x4s. 8x4 should be enough. I think 8x4 is enough. We'll see. Let's turn off the ruler. Grab a door here. Put that in. Let's grab some wood wall. That should be enough. And then we just make a chair. Is that suitable housing? It is too small. We cannot do 8x4. Unfortunate. Alright. Let's break this. Cool. Now that should be good. Housing is suitable. That'll work. Alright. 2, 3. And then we put we need to make some more doors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we need to make 7 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more doors. 7 more workbenches. Alright. Cool. Now let's put all those on. And let's get to building. Because I want after this nighttime, I want to get the traveling merchant. I'm gonna want the mining helmet just on me. It makes the early mining not a pain in the ass. And I will tell you right now, I am spoiled by that extendo grip. I am straight up spoiled by the early extendo grip of the last one. God, it made everything so much easier with the tool range. I am going to miss it. All right. All right. We'll build that. Okay. door. Torch. Yeah! It must all be the same. If it is not all the same, I am bothered. Alright. God, -1 range. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Build platforms here. Alright. Let's block all this in here. Let's see. So this isn't gonna work right now. Hold on, I need a torch. Okay, this isn't gonna work until I actually have a ranged attack. So we need to do something for temporary. I'm also gonna need to make this taller in general. Like, this whole thing needs to be made taller. Let's see. Let's do that. That. And then that's where the platform should be. Now we let the slimes out. Or in. Alright. There we go. That's how our early slime farm's gonna have to work. God, that's satisfying. We are a vampire. Nice. Ugh. Alright. Let's finish off this housing. Oh yeah, let's go ahead and build some torches now. I actually have... That's a lot of gel. Yeah, we need to make this whole thing taller because they are able to jump over it, which is not very good. What? There. Jump that. Okay.
Boop.
Oh my god. I have fucked it. If only I just didn't have -1 fucking tool range. There. To make sure they don't clip through there. Okay. Now we should be able to delete this and then seal that off. Hey, we work. What do you know? Look at that. It'll take me a very long time, though. We need to eat some food. Give me a long time to actually kill these, though. Am I even hitting them? Not even hitting them. Nope. I guess they're just there forever. Finish this off. Put that there. Hey, there's my favorite guy. The traveling merchant. What's up? I would love a mining helmet. Thank you. I will also buy more torches. Cool. And you know what? I'll buy a bug net too. Alright. Now we just need a few more NPCs. And this will be considered a friendly zone. Once we're in a friendly zone, then I can... Oop. I needed more walls. Once we're in a friendly zone, then we can start capturing the shiny animals to make a little bit of extra money. Because we will need a little bit of cash. We need a little bit. We could definitely use more. Okay. A little more gel there. Okay. We'll sort that. Don't want those, but I have to hold on to them. Guide has arrived. Good. I don't think I have space for anybody else. Which should be 1, 2. Okay. So that should be how far it goes out. Yeah, and then that will be our little mine shaft. Yeah. Yep, so there's our mine shaft. Alright. I wanted to break that, put that there, there. Break that rope. Okay. Wait, hold on. There we go. Yeah, yeah. Okay, so now we do the same thing on this side. Let's just move all of this over. Making sure we're replacing, because we don't want ash to fall on us, because if ash falls on me at this point, it can kill me. And I'd rather not die to that. Alright. Now we come over here. Yep, made a little too. Door there, door there. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. He's using doors again. What? What? Yes, I can use platforms. I like the doors. I want the doors. God. Let me have the doors. Traveling merchant, what do you got for me? There is no fucking way I can afford this right now. I literally cannot afford it. Fuck you. Fuck you. Find and kill a mimic? That's risky. But let's do it. Is the only way we're making that money. The only way we're getting is if we find a mimic. We'd have to find a mimic, chat. Question is, how? What the fuck is he doing? Sir, are you okay? Sir? Sir, are you good? Sir? Okay, I'm gonna just be over here now, okay? The only problem is I don't really know how to, like, try and force spawn a mimic, you know? Like, how would I even force spawn one? I feel like literally just sit in the middle here and literally just AFK. Literally just sit right here, AFK, and wait. Put down a platform that goes in each direction, so that way I can occasionally check the spawns. And then we put one all the way to the other side. And now we just sit here. How do we feel about saving and quitting as a method of despawning? Like, it's gonna take, okay, hear me out. It's gonna take like a long time to actually just let the slimes despawn naturally. And I feel like it would be better just to walk to the right, come to my little setup, wait for a bunch of slimes to show up, check if there's a mimic. If there's not, save, quit, do it again, over and over and over again. Because, I mean, I'm literally safe up here. I will never die. This is just making the process that I'm currently doing faster. Because let's be honest, I'm literally trying to force spawn a mimic, and that's what's going to kill me. The traveling merchant leave? Looks like he did. I mean, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I still need a mimic anyway. I still need a mimic anyway. I just don't know how to force spawn a mimic. You know, I could make this better, actually. Hold on. I could make this system better. Yeah. I can make this a functional system. Hold up. My brain. My brain is expanding. All right. Alright. The tax collector has arrived. How convenient. Alright. Let's do this, because I don't want to have any potential ash drop. That would be very stupid. Alright. And now it should just be a short sword to kill. Yep. Now do the same thing on the other side. Alright. Alright. Again, I want to replace this with wood so we don't have any potential ash falling, because that would be bad. Now we'll take that. There we go. I fucked it up. Acknowledging I fucked it up. Okay. It's fine. At least I caught it. Now I need him to go the other way. There you go. There you go, buddy. Go back home. Okay. Alright. Now we're good. Now we have our gel farm. Gel and mimic farm. So then what I do is I level this out all the way to the left and all the way to the right, so that way it makes it an even field for leveling, or for or make it level so that way enemies can spawn, because enemies can really only spawn on like 2 tiles. Like mimics, they need 2 tiles. Like on this thing right here, they can't spawn on that. So you want to make it nice and even all the way over, so it's maximizing every tile's chance to be a spawn. Like the tree, I don't know if trees block spawns. They might. But after we get that, I think after we get a banner, or actually, I can just let the enemies, here's what we'll do. We'll let the enemies come in, I'll even it out, then I kill both sides, and we'll see the difference. Easy. Does that mean you can stop spawns by making a really jagged surface? Yes, technically. I mean, if you wanted to make... Well, actually, no. You couldn't. There might be a way. Judas Priest, thanks for the sip. Appreciate that. Alright. So we're gonna let them all come in. We're gonna check if we got a mimic. I see no mimicry. I see none. Alright, so we're gonna even this out now. So let's grab our axe. Just even this thing out. surprised there's still enemies. Alright. And a lot of enemies can actually spawn. Okay. We want to go until about all of these are basically off screen. That's about how far we want to go with this. Alright. Okay. I need to do... break these last two trees. Okay. Alright, so about that far should be good. So now I should have a nice flat surface. So if we were to sit in the middle again, then it would probably spawn faster from the right than it would the left. Now we can just basically collect them all and do the same thing, but now we go... Now we just go to the left. Yeah. Spanov, appreciate the 51-month sub. Genesis Prime, thank you for the 30-month sub. And Nyleon, thank you for the Prime sub. 67 months. That's a long time. If only you had dart traps to trigger sleeping mimics. That would actually be really good, too. Aren't spawns biased towards the left? I think they might be. I think they actually are biased towards spawning on your left side rather than your right. I don't know why. Because every time I've made like a pyramid, every time I make like those little pyramids in our previous hardcores, they always spawn from the left. Almost always the left. Boop. Is it because you're facing that way? I don't think it has to do with that. Because I've faced to the right and they spawn from the left. Alright. So now... let's do this. Actually, I think it's... a little too much. There we go. All right. Now we go a bit to the left until all of those are off screen. That helps. We should definitely break these trees first. Or we do mining. Oh god, we're gonna have to do so much. Alright, we're not gonna make it a complete even flat surface. We're just gonna mine this chunk out and flatten that. Like, we just take that little bit off, cut this out. I'm not gonna try and make it just one straight line. That ain't gonna work. That's gonna be too much work for me. Yeah, we died to the eye, but it's okay. We'll get back there. We will get back there. I think it was, what, attempt 13 was the major one. Realizing now that I am not making this even either. Oh god. Help. Yeah. 10 was lava. 13 was I. Alright. And have this for the future. Cool. Alright. My little slime box is ready. It is time. Phoenix, thanks for the 85 months. Appreciate that. What's that purple cloak? Oh, it's just a little vampire outfit. So because we're in October, we're getting the Halloween event for Terraria, which increases the chance for ghosts to spawn, and enemies also have a chance to drop a goodie bag. And that goodie bag is basically... I can't build a chest yet, so I'm just organizing things how I want them. Okay. There we go. Oh. Go ahead and eat that. Alright. Oh yeah, goodie bags can have a hook, which would be really nice. I mean, a hook gives you a lot of... gives you a lot of mobility early on. Okay. Gel can go in the ammo slots? Oh yeah. I guess it can. Didn't think about that. Oh yeah. Stars will be able to go to it as well then if Gel can do that. Because that's ammo for the star cannon. Put the money in there. Flamethrower, there's like 2 weapons in the game that use gel as ammo. So that's why you can put gel in your ammo slot for saving space. Because I don't have access, iron is not going to be... So to think about it this way, I can't really make a chest because I need iron bars and wood in order to do that. I can't really get iron bars because... I don't have a furnace. I can't build the furnace because I have no stone. Everything around me is made out of ash, wood, and mud, and crispy honey blocks. Stone is super far away. No basic materials. Check real quick, see if we got any mimics. No mimicry. How much gel do we want to get? Or do we want to just keep doing this until we get a mimic? I mean, I already have my mining helmet, so... Until I get a slime stuff. Yeah, that'll take a bit. Merchant now sells the furnace when he's in the jungle. Do I look like I want to go to the jungle to make an iron bar? Bro, I can tell you, getting 20 stone is a lot easier than moving the traveling merchant to the jungle to buy a furnace. The lengths at which Twitch chat will go. I worry about y'all sometimes, I really do. Alright, I'd say that's enough gel. We've got plenty of money, torches, gel, all that stuff. The reason I want the gel, now that I can technically buy infinite torches, is once we find a bomb, we can turn those into sticky bombs, which is going to be the main reason for having that. Because we need to be able to break up demonite and all that stuff. Okay, so now I need to fix this garbage. I need to build my hoik on this side. Okay. It's what? 1, 2, 3. 3 wide, so 1, 2, 3, 3 wide. Okay. Okay. Alright. And hammer 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. Alright, we can get rid of this now. We have plenty of gel. I guess you just live there now. Goodbye, butterfly. Oh, I need to fix that though. That's gonna bother me. Okay. Let's do this. Let's finish our hoik on this side. Magma, you scared the shit out of me. You really did. All right. And now we take the platforms, come over here. Let's make a few more. Cool. Alright. Now we can go ahead and get rid of this. Perfect. So now they'll slide in. Everything's good. Alright. That should work. Now I just need to finish walling this in. So let's finish that off. Alright. Hold up. There we go. Okay. That should be base built. I think we're done. That is plenty of initial NPC housing. We're all good. And I got plenty of wood left over. Gold from the collector. Man, the collector doesn't make much. He does not make much very quickly. It's bad. All right, well, it's time. It is time. Oh, not having extendo block. Oh, the pain begins. Hold on, let's move that there, that there, that there. Yep. That is as far as we can go. And then we do it again. Fucking one block at a time. I would love to do more, but unfortunately, copper tools spawn with -1 range. So I can literally only do this one block at a time. And last time we had the extendo arm, which gives you +3 range. So this is gonna take a fucking hot minute. Let's see. All right. One second. Hey, can you hear me? I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream. Alright. But I want y'all to have a good rest of your day. Alright? I'm alright. Everything is okay. Not like anything just happened. Just letting you know. Stream's gonna be ending. I'll be back tomorrow. 10 a.m. And we'll have some fun with something. Alright? Cool.